So this is the Asthmanefrin thing that they got to replace the Primatene, or that offered the only over-the-counter asthma medication that, since Primatene has gone away for whatever reason, political or otherwise. Anyway, the Asthmanefrin is a nice medication. I like it anyway. And I get some other medications from the doctor, but sometimes they get a little bit greedy with it and they don't want to give you enough inhalers. And I work in some pretty dusty areas, and I don't know, I use the inhalers more than I should probably. Anyway, this is the replacement, and I can get as many of these as I want, except I don't, this silly, it's called EZ Breathe Atomizer, always plugs up. So I was getting all frustrated with it, and I haven't used this for the last 3 months because it was so totally plugged it wouldn't get anything out. So I decided to use the read the instructions, I guess, on how to clean it. And that's usually the last thing a man does, is read the instructions. So the EZ Breathe Atomizer, it said to use a solution of vinegar, white vinegar, and water, distilled water. So I had the white vinegar, but no distilled water. So what I did was I just dropped in a bit of vinegar, and then I topped it up with water, so that likely the screen had pure vinegar, and it cleaned it almost instantly. I was surprised that it did it that fast, because it was totally plugged, it wouldn't do anything. And now I've got some medication in there, and it's actually working pretty good. So you can see it puffing out of there. And that's the only problem. Medication is okay. It's just this silly EZ Breathe Atomizer that it cleans up well, and I would recommend the white vinegar. And the way I did it was just I poured a bit in there pure, and then I topped it up with tap water. Our tap water is pretty good here, but and it almost cleaned it instantly. I don't know if it was because it had pure white vinegar first, or if that would have worked if I'd have made a solution. But I'm going to do that from now on. Just put in the pure vinegar. And then I'm happy with the medication. The medication's okay. It's just that EZ Breathe that's a bit of a problem. And I suppose if I did follow the instructions, I would wash it out every night, and there wouldn't be any issues with it at all. But I don't. So that's what I do. I'm sure I'm among the majority of people who don't wash it every night. So that's all. That's my tip for the day. How to clean your EZ Breathe is with vinegar and water.